Hey, welcome back, Crankers. Guess what? Penguin's still not here. Again. So here's what the latest was. There was this SMX conference last week, and Gary Ilias presented at it. And in reference to Penguin, he said, I don't want to give a date for Penguin because I've been wrong every other time. Yes, and you're the spokesperson for Google, so thanks. We don't know where Penguin's coming. Yeah, keep waiting. It'll come. Possibly this year too, which is a bit scary. And the reason the video keeps bumping is because I'm on a standing desk and I keep bumping the phone like that, so I shouldn't do that. I want to talk to you a little bit today about site reviews. So I've got another request. So if you have a request, if you want a site reviewed for SEO, just shoot it through. So this is from a Dean Martin impersonator from Las Vegas. And we're out there, we have a couple of mutual friends. One of the mutual friends has asked me to have a look at the site. So, the first thing I think you want to rank for is possibly Dean Martin impersonator. We don't have that phrase anywhere on the site. We do have it in a page title. We have here a Dean Martin tribute. So, regardless of which one it is, you need to have that that main phrase at the very start of your page title. So, for instance, here we've got Drew Anthony Entertainer, and then we've got tribute to Dean Martin in brackets. What I want to see is my most important phrase at the start of that page title. So in this case, Dean Martin impersonator. And then I want to see it here in this heading tag. I want to see it repeated. So here we've got Drew Anthony as Dean Martin impersonator at the end, or something like that. You want those two matching, right? Then we've got great video embed here, but if I go and do a search for Dean Martin impersonator, let's see what happens. Dean Martin impersonator. We do that. I spelled it wrong because I actually can't see that part of the screen when I'm typing. My phone's in the way, that sort of thing. But it doesn't matter. He's an impersonator. I don't think he's an impersonator. He is an impersonator. Now you can see there we've got a couple of videos up front, and they're both, look at the phrase there, Dean Martin impersonator, Dean Martin impersonator. The reason that Google's putting those videos there is because it has decided over the years, if people are searching for that phrase, they want to see a video, because that's what they always end up going looking for. So you've got to get your video ranked there. So you've got that video on the front page and of the site, but what it's lacking, if I go to your site, once again we've got Dean Martin Live here. Now, this video is actually optimized for Dean Martin Live. Now, this is one of the tribute videos that you did for... Oh no, this is your main video. So, it's great. We've got the link off here, off the video, and we have got Dean Martin twice, and we've got Dean Martin impersonator here. It's not actually appearing in the Google search results for that phrase though. So, quite possibly it's here in the videos section. And let's see if we've got it. See Kane? Kane's going home. It's that time of day. It's not there either. Oh, here he is, down here. Is that you? Is that you? Yes, this is you down here, right? So all of these other ones, Google thinks that those videos are more relevant for that search phrase, probably because they've got it in the title of the video, like this one has here, and that's the only thing, and this one here, the first two videos, that's all they have in the title, and they've got it actually in the description of the video here, whereas we haven't. We've got it here, Dean Martin impersonator, but I want this Dean Martin impersonator at the front, at the start of the title. So you can go into your video settings in YouTube and change that. The other thing that you can do with your YouTube channel is, what I've noticed is that you don't have, let me just bring up, so let me just move this over so I don't press the wrong thing. Okay, so if I go to your channel, we don't have any social links on the channel. We need to get some of those. We need to get some social links in here. So if I have a look at my channel, so we've got the cover flow and all that sort of stuff here, and we've got a couple of social media links. We've got the Google+, we've got the Twitter. If I go to my About section, you can see then we've also got the Stuart Media link back to the homepage, and these are the only links on YouTube that are follow links. There's no follow tags surrounding them, as there are in all the descriptions and comments if people leave a link in a comment or something like that. So they're the main things that you can do to get your video optimized and start getting the video ranked high. If I go back and have a look at the site itself, we've only got, let's see if you're ranked anywhere in the top 100. Let me just see. So what I'm doing now is no. So we're not in the top 100 for Dean Martin Impersonator. So, and I just want to have a look and see who's up here, who else is up here. So there's some ridiculous, a blog from something or other. But you can see, you know, most of them have got Dean Martin Impersonator at the start of the page title there. That's what we need to have on your homepage. Change the video, change the name of the video, and put some links in the channel back to the main site. And then also bring up your site again. Let's have a look. So I'll go Dean Lives. I keep saying Drew Lives because it's Drew Anthony. It's not, it's Dean Lives. Or is it Dean Lives? So look, the site's nice and clean. The one thing that sort of jumps out at you when you do a crawl of the site though is we've got duplicate page titles essentially. I think this has been set up where we've got entertainer tribute to Dean Martin as maybe the site name or the site page, but basically all these page titles are pretty much the same except for the first word. We've got to make all these unique as possible. So I want obviously the home page to say not Drew Anthony Entertainer, I want it to say Dean Martin Impersonator, if that's the phrase we're targeting. Dean Martin Impersonator and maybe dash Drew Anthony. That's all you need. And the downloads could be something as simple, like the downloads page could be download samples of Dean Martin tribute, or whatever it might be. But it needs to be not this, because that's just duplication and it's not telling us anything about what those pages are about, which is what Google wants to know, because Google needs to understand that to actually let its users find them in the search results. Because if Google doesn't know what those pages are by looking at the page title, it's probably not going to show them to its users. That's the main thing there. Other than that, the site's really clean. There's not a lot wrong with it. The heading tags on the home page, we really want to get that. Just switch on the heading tags. You can see here we don't actually have a H1, so we've got H2s. And for these sorts of things, where I want you to start thinking is that I want this reviews to be Dean Martin or Impersonator reviews as a H2. Probably not that one, but I need this up here as a H1, providing it says Impersonator at the end. Maybe just get rid of the as, have Drew Anthony, Dean Martin Impersonator. All right, and then you can just duplicate that for your page title as well, but not on every page. And get that as a H1, formatted as a H1, because we've got H2s and a few H3s and stuff down here. And that is it. Hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, if you find any penguins, then please let us know, and we'll see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.